Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with the Scariest Podcast.
Woo!
I just saw your hand movements out of the corner of my eye, so I was like, what is he doing over there?
I usually do like the curtain coming up and then some sort of gesture on top of it. But yeah, not feeling too great today, so I didn't go too over the top. But yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Special shout out to those of you.
I don't know why I was thanking you, but...
Oh, you're welcome. Special shout out to those of you over at youtube.com/scareish or twitch.tv/scareish podcast watching us live. We do record these 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at both of those places live every Wednesday. So that's 8:30 Central and 9:30 Eastern, if you wanted to know that. There's a bunch of shout outs we got to do because we've had a lot of activity over there in the chat, not just today, but for the last week. So I'm going to run through these really quick. Shane Loves Pizza followed, along with Zamama Awesome X followed. Louise bought a Keep On Creeping On t-shirt over there on Streamlabs. The Boomafoo Lives followed us over there on Twitch as well. That X the Tin Man, Emanon1588 followed and subscribed. Vampire Kami over there on YouTube followed. Glitch Grim resubscribed for the 8th month. Said happy 2 years.
I can't believe we've done 2 years.
We really appreciate that. ChestyCat98 resubscribed for the 10th month. Catty Cat subscribed for the first month using their own money. Captain Fake Eye resubscribed for the 2nd month. 5 total, which is pretty awesome. Said woo with the smiley face. And Woo Scariest resubscribed for the 8th month. That's a lot of stuff. Thank you all. We appreciate every single one of you. I know the people that are listening in podcast form are like, what is he talking about? It's just the folks that support us live by subscribing to the channel, and it means a whole hell of a lot. So, Robin, we're going to talk about homegrown horrors. What is a homegrown horror?
So homegrown horrors are the tales of paranormal, supernatural, spiritual experiences that you, your friends, your family have experienced, and they could be absolutely coincidental. Those are always super funny, where it's like, I thought it was a demon, but it was something else.
Turns out it was a broken light switch.
And a lot of heartfelt ones we've been getting recently about family passing or things like that are really nice to hear. And yeah, just share it with us. You guys can share it with us at what outlets?
You can email storytime@scareish.com. You can also go to our website, scareish.com, and click on Contact Us. It has a little form that's like, what's your name, what's your subject, what's your story? Once you click submit, that comes directly to us, or hit us up on any of our social medias. We have facebook.com/scareishpodcast, Twitter's @scareishpod, and Instagram is @scareishpodcast. So reach out to us however you feel comfortable. You can also talk to us on Discord if you want to join that. Go to our website, scroll down on the right-hand side. There's like little buttons for all of our social medias. Click on the one that's for Discord. If you don't know what that logo looks like, just mouse over it, and then it'll say Discord. And join us there. So, fun stuff. I think we're going to have 2 stories each, if I am not mistaken.
Cool.
Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
How about I go first?
That sounds wondrous.
Wondrous. All right. So, let's see. Let's do this one. All right. So, the subject for my first email here is titled Visual Anomaly from Mania.
Oh, shit. It's a pretty good subject.
And it's from Andy. Okay, so it goes, I've been a listener for about a year, and I'm almost caught up with all the episodes. I love your podcast, and I always listen to you while at work. Now for the story. When I was a kid, I lived in a small village in the Brasov community in Romania. The village had about 200 residents. Holy crap, that's tiny.
That is very small.
With most of them being elderly people, so there wasn't a lot for a kid to do. There was a rumor that one of the houses in the village that was abandoned was haunted, and every time you peeked through the cracks of its wooden gateway, you would see something completely different. Ooh, that's weird.
That is weird. It's not like the same spook or specter each time. It's something new.
No, I imagine it's like you look inside and things have moved around, or things look different, or new furniture or something like that. You know what I mean? So me and my friend, let's call him Alex, decided to go and check it out. When we arrived at the front of the house, we both, When we arrived in front of the house that we've both seen before, just never really got close to it, we observed how old the wood of the gateway and the concrete of the house was.
Interesting.
Gateway, I'm assuming, means like front door.
Yeah. Or maybe there's an actual gateway.
Maybe it was like this big box that looked like painted like cow spots all over it. Gateway computers.
Oh my god! I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh my god!
That's funny because we used to have a gateway when I was a kid too. So I'm a little bit ashamed of my memory right now.
Anyway, oh, I feel old. Okay. It had a really creepy vibe to it. I'm sure so many of this generation don't even know what a gateway is.
It was a pre-built computer that was
Yeah.
like spotted. It was a white computer that was black spotted, just like a cow. So the boxes would also arrive, and they would basically look like square cows.
Yeah.
Not really. It would just look like a regular box, just painted white with black spots on it. So
Yeah.
there you go.
So this also was at sunset and the sky was reddish and cloudy, so keep that in mind. When me and Alex decided to peek through the gate at the same time, when I peeked, I saw a small yard which was fenced off. Okay, so it's not looking into the house. So the gate of the place, the area, the land. So it was fenced off with a high concrete wall, and in the middle of it, two men in old-timey workers' clothes playing with a dog that looked very similar to my family dog at the time. All right. I looked at that for about 2 minutes, completely dumbfounded by that sight. Afterwards, I looked towards Alex, who was finished watching, and I told him what I saw. He had this confused and scared face the whole time that I told him the story. When I finished, he told me that all he saw was a big field with a horse galloping through it.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
A little bit different.
I was like, what the fuck you saying, man? So I looked through the gate again, and this time I saw a giant field of wheat that seemed to go on for miles with the bluest, clearest sky I've ever seen, which is different from their cloudy sky that they were
Right.
seeing. After that, we proceeded to nope the fuck out of there. After some time, I decided to look up the building and the village in general and found out that the village was first founded as a quarantine zone for people with the bubonic plague, and that building was a medical ward.
Wow.
The restoration of it in the 1900s took many lives as the ceiling fell on the workers. Apparently, 6 of the workers died, but the house has recently been bought, renovated a bit, and blessed, but the people have yet to move into it as they say that it's too creepy and their daughter is extremely scared of the house. So that's my story. Sorry. So that's my story. Sorry for it being so long. I have some more stories and I will share them soon. Thank you so much, Andy, for your email.
Yeah, thank you for sending that.
It seems kind of like a portal type weird thing that they're looking into, maybe.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking time portal so much as I was just thinking like it was just random images that were like flickering like a TV, like being clicked through a whole bunch. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
So I don't know. It just seems, I mean, it seems like bullshit, but it's probably not. I mean, I believe you.
So I watched a movie on Hulu recently where it was a bunch of kids. Okay, so first, it's a teacher, college professor, goes down into these caves and goes missing. And so these kids, his students, go and try to find him. And it's a whole thing with the caves being on a different timeline, sort of like time moves faster outside than in the caves. And so all this time keeps passing by outside, and they find their friend in a completely different time. It's really strange.
What is it called?
I wish I remembered what it was called.
You remember everything about it, but its title.
It was like the caves were the fountain of youth type thing, because time, it's like you stay young forever and everyone else around you dies outside of the caves. It was really strange. But
that would be a really shitty fountain of youth where it's like, yeah, dude, like you don't really stay young forever. It's just when you're in the middle of this place, like 1,000 years will pass outside.
Well, you know what? I don't want to
I
live.
hate you so much.
Okay, no, but it was really strange because every time someone would step outside of the cave, the world would change and it would be completely different land and stuff like that. Totally different setup. And that's what kind of this reminded me of, is every time they looked into it,
It was something different.
It was something different.
Right.
So that's what that reminded me of. I don't know.
It's really weird. We got to go check this out. So we'll make this a Patreon goal.
No.
20,000 patrons. There you go.
20,000? It's never
So
gonna
we'll go
happen.
check it out. But
Okay.
right on. Thank you for sending it in, Andy. We sincerely appreciate it. All right, let's look over into Stream Chat, see what you fine folks had to say and how you are doing this week. I will tell you this. I stayed home from work today because I am not feeling well. I was sitting around and I was just like, holy shit. I am so hot right now, and I don't mean that in a sexy way. So I'm going to make it through this stream, edit this episode, and pass the fuck out. And I might just pass out and edit it tomorrow. That's how tired I am right now. But the first person in both chat channels was Yesenia, who said, hello, I'm guessing you lost your chat as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
You should really download the Restream app for that thing. That way you can just have the chat and not have to worry about it resetting.
I can open my Gmail up on the same. No, I can't.
That's a bummer. All right, so Yesenia was the first person in both channels. Said hello. Glitch Grim was the second, but the first in Twitch. So there's a lot of other people that joined us as well. Anna over there. I'm sorry, I always say Anna because of Frozen. Anna over there in YouTube was second. Says, I just jumped in. Has anyone won the first contest as of yet? Nope, that was not you. Britt Newt says, hey, I'm actually here early. Congratulations, Britt Newt. Thank you for being early. We have a lot of people also joining in. We have Emanon1588 says, hey, how's it going, guys? My first time being here live.
Welcome.
Welcome is like welcome, but German, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Did someone just give us 100 bits? Holy shit.
Thank you for giving us 100 bits. And Dim Sunny just gave us 100 bits as well. So that is super nice. Apparently, they don't pop unless it's a certain amount. I think it has to be like 300 bits for it to show up, but I will change that. And sincerely, we appreciate that. All right, did you want to read the Twitch stuff over here?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want me to read all of it?
All right. Well, you can keep scrolling. Nice. Lots of hellos and highs.
Anna says, I love how my computer immediately wants to do all the updates right when I need to use it to actually get things done. Yeah, that happens to me a lot on Wednesdays when I get home from work, where like Tuesday I make sure everything's working at night, and then I come home from work on Wednesday to get the office set up. And it's like, didn't you know every single program today had a fucking update, and it's all the stuff that you use to stream. Britt Newt says, so I did a thing today. As some of you know, I'm a veterinarian, and we had a man come in with a puppy that is parvo. He couldn't afford any treatment, so he wanted to euthanize the puppy. That is super sad. She goes on to say, long story short, I now own a puppy with parvo. Wow. Anna said, is this going to be a sad story, Britt? And Yesenia said, poor puppy. Brittany says, hopefully not. Owner relinquished him to me, so now I'm treating him. I think he'll make it. That's super sweet of you. I wonder if you get like discounts on puppy meds because you're a veterinarian, or if you just make more money than he did. Etsley says, hello, peeps. Vivian said, what's wrong with the puppers? Parvo is some sort of a dog disease. Oh, wow. Shout out to Emanon1588 who just cheered and gave us 1,000 bits that time.
So much.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. I wish that goal on the top included cheers.
So I guess Twitch is doing this new thing where resubs gift a bunch of stuff, and just now, so this cheer shared rewards to 2,500 other people, or not 2,500 other people. I'm sorry, 25 other people in the chat. So I guess it's like different emotes and stuff like that get rewarded. I think it's really cool.
That is super cool.
It's this new thing that Twitch is doing, and I think it's awesome.
Basically, every time someone gives us something, you're also giving each other something.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Cool. Maybe it's because it's December.
It's got to be. Yeah, that makes sense. Because when I booted something up earlier, it was like, ha ha ha, happy season or something like that, and I was like, too busy, fuck off.
Oh my god.
All right, scrolling a little bit more. Emma says, hello. Thank you for joining us, Emma. Vivian says, the mini boof boof. I think that's in regards to the dog.
That means puppers.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I knew. That's why I said that. Anna said, phew, thank goodness. It is nice to know that you're taking care of that dog, especially since you brought it up. And I was like, hopefully she's not telling us this so she can tell us, like, the dog's not going to make it. All right. What else do we got here? Emanon says, that was too weak, Adam. Come on, you can do better. I probably could, but I'm not going to try right now. I just don't want to fucking throw up everywhere over here. All right. We're going to keep scrolling a little bit.
Insane TV.
Yeah.
If you just threw up everywhere.
Be awful. Brittany says, sad for my bank account maybe, but I think I can save him.
That's really cute.
That is. Blanca Bello has also joined us over there on YouTube. All right. We got a lot of folks over there in Twitch as well. Vivian in YouTube says, my math teacher isn't feeling great this week, so I keep making her drawings and pictures and giving them to her, so maybe I'll make a picture for you. Aw, thank you.
Thank you. We would love some scariest fan art, guys, because this wall is pretty naked, and I would love to put some scariest stuff up there. She reset the wall. So, yeah, we moved all of my artwork that I've been procuring and had up on this wall to the loft. So now it's going to be like an art/gaming loft, and it's going to have nerdy art and stuff like that. So, yeah, so now we have space for scariest in here.
Indeed. So Captain Fake Eye said when you resubscribe now, you gift emotes, which is super cool. And we found out, too, from the donation that also happens. All right, what else do we have? Yesenia says, Britt, what's the cost to treat him? Vivian says, also happy thoughts for my math teacher. She's one of the only teachers I like. That's hilarious. I had like about half and half. I think half of my high school teachers I liked. Half of them I hated. Like, absolutely hated. So I know how that goes.
Lots of interactions between people, and...
I'm guessing you can't read this. Minnie Maria says in YouTube, good on you, Britt, for giving that puppy a new chance at life. I hope he has a speedy recovery. Anna said, my computer kept glitching the video, had to switch to phone. Man, I really hate it when Twitch does not like to work. or YouTube.
Cat says, I'm in the hospital right now. Had a knee replacement surgery. That's insane. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Are you the one performing it? Oh, no. You actually had a knee replacement surgery. That is crazy. Hope for a speedy recovery. That's rough.
They also said, man, I had a wild dream while under. Interesting. I think you might have to tell us about that. What else do we got over here? Chessy Cat says, how's everyone been? It's been a while since I've caught a live. I've missed it. Thank you for joining us, Chessy Cat. We appreciate you. Glitch put up an emote that I can't quite see because it's too dark. Lots of people wishing speedy recovery. Vivian said, weed is fine, but weed is better, which is what I thought Robin had said when she said, instead it was just a huge field of... Okay, I see what you're saying here. Brit Newts, shout out to Hanakiwi, who just subscribed with their Amazon Prime.
Thank you so much.
Brittany says, had to restart the video. Yesenia current estimate is around $1,500, but he may not need to be hospitalized too long. Depends on his response to treatment. Wow, that is so much money. Captain Fay Guy says, how do people have multiple paranormal stories and are still alive? I would have been scared to death after the second one. I do wonder, like, how many people out there have, like, multiple scary stories, because we usually wind up getting people that say stuff like, I have more stories and I'll send them to you. And I'm always just like, I've only seen like one thing that kind of creeped me out when I was a child. And I'm always just like, was that real? And then you have people that are like, I've had like a million things happen to me. So I feel bad because it's like people
I'm
are
lucky
haunted.
I've never had anything happen to me. So I've had night terrors that were absolutely horrible, but that's about it.
You've had limited amounts of death in your life too.
Yeah.
You haven't had a whole lot of death in your life, which is a good thing. Etsley says,
Do
is that what a
animals
glitch? What's that?
Do animals count? I've had animals die.
Sure, they count. Deaths count. Etsley says, is that what a glitch in the Matrix is? I'm not sure in response to what? Oh, in response to the email when people were like looking through and seeing something different every time. I think that would count. Britt Newt says, best of luck to your teacher, Vivian. And if that picture was meant for me, I would love one. Aw.
Glitch says, I've been living with shadows for years, but they don't bug me too much. If I saw shadows all the time, I don't know how I'd be able to handle it. There are some SCPs out there that are kind of like that, where you do something and you just see these shadows out of the corner of your eyes forever. And those freak me out.
I see shadows everywhere, but it's usually because things are casting shadows. So.
Oh. Duh. I feel stupid now. I was like, wait, what?
I'm joking. Yeah, it was a joke. Gemini Devorta says, Time Trap is the name of the movie. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm glad someone else has watched it, because I was just like, I wish I remembered. I watch a lot of trash television and never remember what it's called, ever.
It's because she always has it on the background while she's doing something else. It looks like Miss Deezy has also joined us and says, I'm so behind on the podcast. I just started listening to Ralph 2 episode. I like that episode. It was a pretty good episode. And that means you're not too far behind, because that wasn't that long ago. So... Soul Graphics 92 says, I'm here for the first time. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. We hope it lives up to everything you hoped it would be. Right now we're doing the interaction before we move into our second story out of 4 on the night. I'm going to scroll a little bit. Are you good over there on your Twitch chat? Cool.
Glad the Snarked was able to join us, and Miss Deezy has been able to join us. Let's see. And then Emanon says, what's the December goal ticker up in the corner? So our monthly goals, we have a monthly goal of $100 in donations. I don't know why bits don't count.
They should count. I think it's just not working right, because that should be $12 right
now.
Because 100 bits is $1. So.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But whenever we reach that goal, we usually do something stupid. So we've reached goals in the past, and there's one where Adam had to floss dance. There's one where we filmed a very detailed and high quality video of Adam shaving / waxing his legs.
I think that one was if we went twice above what our goal was, because I think our goal was like 150
and we got like 200 or
we
something.
Got to 300, I'm pretty sure, that month.
So when we reached the goals, there's one where I had to sing that song from Frozen,
Let It Go.
But yeah,
last month I was
going
to do the hot ramen challenge. If we got to $100, I think we wound up getting to like 30. So yeah, that's what that is. And I wish the ticker showed the progress, but hey, we all know it's at $12, and I'll make sure I get that updated. In fact, Robin, if you want to read some stuff, I'll fix that really fast.
All right. Let's see. Miss Deezy says, I'm downloading RDR, which is probably Red Dead Redemption, on PC. That's sucking my bandwidth. Such blur. Emanon says, me and my wife and another friend were looking through this old abandoned Masonic hall the last weekend, and I had a disembodied dog run past me. That's both adorable and frightening. Ghosts just kind of freak me out. Captain Fake Eye says, I have never had a paranormal experience, and I'm not asking for any. I'm too afraid.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, I'm good with not having any.
Why would you go? Like, don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the lakes and the streams that you used to.
Okay,
I think it might be rivers and streams.
I made that joke the other day because I don't remember.
Apropos of pretty much nothing.
It was no. It was Thanksgiving.
Shout out to Dre who just followed. Thank you so much.
Thank
Dre.
you so much. It was Thanksgiving, and I think my uncle was talking about going to a different body of water to take his boat.
Ah, yeah.
And I was just like, you should stick to the lakes and the rivers you're used to, or something like that. Anyway.
Brit Newt says, unfortunately, no discount of meds for me. I just didn't have the heart to euthanize a 7-week-old puppy. That's why that's what my emergency credit card is for. That is very, very kind of you. Vivian says, oh yeah, on Thanksgiving, I learned my grandma's a horrible person. That's what Thanksgiving is for you to have to put up with bullshit from your family, I'm pretty sure. So that is unfortunate, but it's still kind of funny because it's like, welcome to a big piece of adult life, putting up with asshole family members.
Aw, Glitch said, I'm thinking about getting Red Dead Redemption on PC too. And Miss Deezy's like, we could posse up. That's cute.
That is cute.
Make your own little posse.
Emma says, I hate almost all of my teachers this semester. That sucks. And Anna said, Adam, it gets better. My phone crashed. Had to restart. So I'm glad it is better.
Aw, Woo Scarier says, I can't even watch horror movies. Miss Easy asked what SCPs are. SCPs are these just creatures. What does SCP stand for? I've done the SCP episode. It's like something...
Shout out to Ashley Meow Meow who just followed over there on Twitch.
It's like an acronym for something.
Sanitize?
Something contain, protect.
Someone out there Google what SCP stands for and let us know.
Yeah, and tell Miss Deezy. Let's see. Captain Big Eye says, I tried watching Supernatural and stopped at episode 3 because I was too scared. That's precious. Because I love Supernatural so much. And it's just so cute. And I don't know, I just love Sam and Dean so much.
All right. Vivian over there on YouTube said, we were putting up her Christmas tree and I came across this old broken candy cane. And she told me, quote, you know what this is? I've had it for years. I used to work in a nursing home. There were these girls that would come around the holidays and give all the patients a candy cane and a pencil. Wow. So I took this candy cane from a man that was about to die. Yep, that is pretty awful. It wasn't like he was going to eat it. The worst part about that story is that, first of all, it's completely true. And secondly, she told it like she was proud of it.
Wow.
You'll find a lot of people that have really awful stories tell them like they're proud of them. So,
the Snark says, did we do the Adam eating ramen thing? And no, we didn't, because we never made the goal.
Didn't hit the goal.
So, Dim Sunny said, is Adam wearing a Bears jersey? If so, why? We suck.
I will always wear jerseys for the teams that I support, and I will always support the Chicago Bears. Plus, we're 6-6. So, I mean, I know we're probably going to finish 6-10, but hey, Roquan had a big game. I got this jersey. I'm wearing this freaking jersey. I will always support them.
I have a number of Andrew Luck jerseys, and I was contemplating this morning. I was like,
told her to wear it.
I was like, oh, should I wear a jersey today? And he's like, yeah, why not? I'm like, I don't know, because, I mean, they booed him off the field. And I'm like,
it's not like he was playing. He just announced his retirement so he wouldn't, like, you know, destroy his brain and his body. And Indianapolis fans are super trashy about it.
But I don't want to walk around and have people just tell me, like, oh, he's stupid and sucks and da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I wish people would keep their stupid comments to themselves sometimes.
So
someone was reading my shirt the other day at work. I'm like, please don't talk to me about my fucking shirt. Like, this is why I never wear tees that have any sort of graphics or words on them. I usually just wear, like, black t-shirts. Michael Murphy over there on YouTube says, love listening to you both on Spotify. Shout out to Spotify.
Woo.
Spent a lot of long road trips lately. Have listened to over half of the episodes so far.
Nice.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for that support.
So actually, Faison and Valley Grill says secure, contain, protect. That's what SCP stands for. So they're just these random things that people write for these different creatures that this society has to secure, contain, and protect. So, well, I mean, protect us from them, I suppose. I don't know.
They're like the Men in Black.
Let's see.
Yeah, we have a lot of people on YouTube also saying secure, contain, protect. Michael Murphy says, diehard Colts fan here from Indy. You should have wore the Luck jersey. He made the right decision. Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
he needs to protect himself.
Sometimes people just know like their body's taking too much. When you talk to when you have interviews with those old football players that stay too long, it's brutal.
Yeah,
to
like
listen
Tony
to them.
Romo is just so damaged right now, and he
Dude.
should have quit way earlier.
I heard this story about Troy
glass
Aikman.
man.
Troy Aikman's an announcer now. For those of you who are too young to see him
So is
play.
Tony Romo. What?
And he was also a quarterback for the Cowboys. But Tony Romo was one of the first people to get LASIK surgery on his eyes. And someone said in an interview that during one of his last seasons, he got sacked really hard and he got knocked out cold. They went out there to try and help him off the field. And before that, or during that time, they didn't have like concussion protocol like they had now. Like you could just play the next play with a severe concussion. And once he came to, he was like on all fours, like looking around for something on the field. And they asked him, what are you looking for? And he said, my contacts. And they told him like, you had LASIK eye surgery 2 years ago. And he was so fucked up, he didn't remember that. And that was like one of the turning points where he was like, I need to retire. So don't know if that's a true story or not. I just think it's a great story, but it's a good example of how football players will just beat their brains in for money. And at some point, they just got to say enough's enough.
Glitch says, the only team jersey I have is Dallas Fuel.
That's funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's pretty awesome,
That's
too.
Overwatch League, right?
Yep. All right. I am caught up on all my stuff. I don't know if you're caught up on your stuff, though.
I'm good.
Right on. So I'm going to move on into my first one of the show. And I'm also going to give this wonderful transition. So when I edit it, it sounds perfect. So I'm going to say all that shit again. All right. So I fucking hate you so much with your bullshit. I didn't want to talk right now.
Tell me more.
I knew you were going to fuck it up again. All right. So I'm going to move on to my first email of the show. And this one's subject is Fred? ? Who's Fred? Hopefully it's not Drop Dead Fred. I hate that movie.
What's
all
Drop
right.
Dead Fred?
It's a terrible movie from the 80s or 90s. I can't remember which. I know that the chat's going to explode like, I love Drop Dead Fred. Fuck you, Adam. All right. The email starts out like this. Hello, Andy and Grace. So we're doing that again. It says, LOL.
It's a cycle, man.
It is, like
it's
every
just
2.5 to 3
that
months.
just happens.
It says, LOL, JK. Sup, Adam and Robin. Sup. Y'all are so funny. I listen to you at work sometimes, and I can't help but let out a little giggle. My name is Yammy, in parentheses, not yummy, and I live in fabulous Las Vegas.
I'm sure you're yummy.
That's a creepy thing to say.
It's
I couldn't say that and
leave
leave it in the show. I would have had to edit that out.
But, I mean, ask, what is that, Jeffrey Dahmer? I'm sure he thinks you're yummy.
Wow. Gonna keep going.
Unless you have tattoos. He doesn't eat people with tattoos.
That's true. Jeffrey Dahmer said that he did not like eating tattoos. All right. This email continues. I got so excited when I found out y'all live here as well. I began listening to podcasts last year and found y'all at the beginning of this year. Between March and July, we enter busy season at work, and we sometimes have to come in on Saturdays for OT, and I once played a couple of your episodes to my coworkers, which they loved. That's awesome. It's nice to know that when people put us on, they don't have their coworkers be like, turn this garbage off.
I'm sure there have been people that were
But you just didn't email us about it, so let's keep it that
okay.
way. I don't want to hear about our failures. The email goes on. I just finished listening to Storytime episode 81. I'm trying to take my time so that I don't catch up too soon. I wanted to write, but I am lazy and end up forgetting to do it later, so here I am, and I've got a short story for today. This was about 4, maybe 5 years ago. I had just moved into my new house, and my BFF's sister was over hanging out. We were in my room chit-chatting and laughing. It was really windy outside, and the turbine vent, which was right above my room, and then it puts eye roll, was spinning like crazy. Those things squeak and are so annoying. Quick side story, I always like to joke that I have an imaginary friend named Fred. Why Fred? I don't know. Could be Harry Potter related, or maybe it's just my favorite name.
Aw, like Fred and George.
Yeah. So anyway, my friend asked, what is that? To which I responded, oh, it's just Fred. She looked at me horrified. I explained that Fred is my imaginary friend trying to keep my face serious. Then I asked, do you want him to stop? And she said, yes. So I said, Fred, please stop. Silence. I got chills. Cue Robin. And the multiplying.
Oh, yes.
She was ready to say it too. I stole it from her. The email goes on. My friend lets out a little squeal. The turbine vent resumes its spinning. So I say again, Fred, please stop. And for the second time, the turbine vent goes completely silent. By this point, my friend is scared. She looks at my eyes wide. I am also a little freaked out, so I say, let's go to the living room, and we book it. Coincidence? Aliens? Ghosts? I don't know what to know, or I don't want to know. It was super freaky, but I just love telling that story. I haven't had many paranormal experiences, thank goodness, knock on wood. I used to have really bad sleep paralysis when we used to live in my childhood home, but it only ever happened in my parents' room. I sometimes would sleep there with them on a little cot they had for my baby brother, and every single time I would wake up with my face in the pillow and I couldn't breathe or move. That's the worst part about sleep paralysis is thinking you're going to suffocate, you know? Like anything else, like just being paralyzed is fucked up enough, but thinking that you can't breathe is just cause for panic immediately, and I absolutely hate it.
When you're screaming though and nothing comes out, that freaks me out.
Yeah, it's just I hate sleep paralysis so much.
Ugh. Take your sweet ass time.
Thanks for vamping. You saw me picking up that water bottle. You could have helped me out.
You could wait to the end of the story, B.
I can't. It's just so much ASMR coming from my mouth right now. Last episode started with Robin going like, hello. And I was like, God damn it. I can't edit this shit out. All right, back to it. I'm so happy it's finally Halloween season, which lets you guys know around the time we're at right now for backlog. I'll be buying decorations soon for my room and my desk at work. I can't wait for haunted houses. Will you be going to any around town? If you haven't been before, I recommend Hotel Fear and The Asylum, as well as Freakling Bros Trilogy of Terror. I've never heard of any of these. The Moapa Valley Corn Maze is super cool, too.
I think my sister did that once, the corn maze.
Did she? We should.
It was a maze.
Wow. A maze.
It was an amazing maze.
Wow. I'm going to keep going because you're just going to keep going with all that bullshit.
You could say it was pretty corny.
We should. Wow. You are just on some next level shit right now. Next season, though, next year and during Halloween time, we should totally do that. Let me know if you're going to try to go to any haunted houses or any haunted locations around town. It'd be super cool to get a group together or just run into you. Thank you for the time you take out of your busy schedules to prepare these episodes for us. You keep me entertained and spooked all in one. Keep up the scary-ish, my spooky friends. Love, Yami. P.S. Episode 93, Keanu Reeves? ? Heart emoji. Sure. Keanu Reeves always deserves a heart emoji.
Yeah.
I don't remember what
breathtaking.
He is breathtaking. I don't remember what the end of episode 93 was, but I'm sure it had something to do with Kukanu. So
Kukanu.
It's my personal nickname for him. He loves it.
Yeah, we don't really do Halloween stuff a lot. Not really. We don't do haunted houses or those types of things. We did do the
Oogie Boogie trick or treating.
We did the Oogie Boogie party at Disneyland. We've been to the Walking Dead kind of walkthrough haunted house at Universal, which wasn't that scary.
Yeah, it was just okay.
Did we go with a friend or was it just
Gab.
the three of us? Yes, my friend Gab went too. But yeah, we don't really do a lot of that stuff. I mean, this year we weren't even in town for Halloween, so I don't know.
Sometimes we do stuff. Most of the time we do not, though.
Yeah.
But next season we're gonna make it a point to go and do something spooky and
Really?
try and have a spooky friend meetup. What?
I'm talking to you.
Why are you saying really?
You really want to go and do stuff?
Yeah.
I don't want to do a haunted house. They're scary.
Then we won't do a haunted house. We'll just visit a haunted location during the day, and by day I mean night. She won't know it. I'll put out a Facebook invite, and it'll say like 6 a.m. Wink, wink, and it'll really be 6 p.m.
Someone made their garage. They turned their garage into like a Hogwarts, like a little mini Hogwarts.
That's pretty cool.
For people to walk through, where you could like make your own wands and get sorted by a sorting hat and stuff like that.
There's a place that does that out in Universal Studios. Yeah, it's like super well done too. We should check that out. We've been there a million times.
Yeah, we've been there a million and one times.
All right, let's look over in the stream chat and see what you folks had to say during that story. I see something that says love the puns immediately. It's Twitch chat though, so I stole that from you. I don't have a whole lot of YouTube chat, but I'll get through what I have.
Miss Deezy says she has a love-hate relationship with Drop Dead Fred. What is that movie even about?
It's just about an imaginary friend who comes back during a chick's like worst point in her life. And I don't even remember. It's like it's gonna teach her how to love again by being an obnoxious asshole.
I think it was a Nicholas Sparks book. I don't remember. It must have been. I mean, it was so cheesy. But it was a book where this girl had an imaginary friend growing up, and she grows up, and this imaginary friend comes back into her life. And
so it's Drop Dead Fred.
I don't know what it is, but by the end of the book, he takes like human form. He's no longer this imaginary friend or like this angel.
It's pretty messed up. It's actually starting to sound kind of scary.
Yeah, so he comes back as a person because they're in love now and they just spend the rest of their lives together. It was weird.
Spoiler alert for whatever bullshit movie she just
I
told you
think
guys about.
it was a book, and I think it was a Nicholas Sparks book. I don't know, but it was along the lines of that super duper over the top, unrealistic, cheesy.
Minnie Maria says the only memorable thing from Drop Dead Fred is the quote mega bitch quote, which I do not remember. I don't know how I managed to watch that film all the way through. The actor who played Fred had such an unbearably shrill voice. I totally agree. It's one of those movies that I just
actor is it?
couldn't stand. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you. And thank God for that. That guy never got any more fucking work.
Shit. Let's see. The Snark says, if you look close enough, the reflection on the frame behind us kind of looks like GLaDOS, and it totally does. I'm like looking at it right now.
That's funny.
The peeker. The picture beside Pikachu, is that a bumblebee carrying a machete? It is.
Drawn by one of her favorite artists.
It's drawn by one of my favorite artists, oh my God, what is her name? Camilla D'Errico. And my sister actually went to San Diego Comic-Con this year, and she went and got this print signed, and it actually says like "To Scary-ish Podcast." I was like, oh my God. But it's supposed to be Jason Voorhees, and the title of her print is called Jason Voorbees, because she just has a line of bees.
Terra Gaming,
Terra
Gaming over on YouTube. I'm just saying this because I think it might spark something for you. Says Time Traveler's Wife. Is that the one you're talking about?
No.
Yeah, Time Traveler's Wife
is
different.
depressing.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Etzley over on YouTube says, "What the fuck? I kind of want to read that." LOL. Vivian says, "I know, right? My IKR. IKR means I know, right?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
I know, right? I wish Drop Dead Fred would drop dead. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only person that has seen that movie like start to finish and absolutely fucking hated it. I'm glad a few of you in here are just like, yeah, I couldn't stand it either.
Mrs. Illa says, "OMG, hi guys, I'm super late today because my husband called saying a stray puppy dog walked into store and I had to go get him. That's precious."
That's adorable. It's totes adorbs.
The Snark says, "Lol, Universal don't dead open inside."
Wow. Some people just
see.
don't understand how left to right works, and it's so annoying.
Miss Daisy went to Disneyland and built a lightsaber. So jealous. So jealous.
She's wearing her Han Solo. I was gonna say jacket, but it's a vest. She's wearing her Han Solo female look right now. Looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks. So fucking jealous. Doop 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 doo. I'm trying to go read. I can't. Okay. Emanon says, "Did Adam ever check out Tales from the Gas Station?"
No, Adam did not.
Yeah. Cat Beatrix says, "Just makes me think of Don't Look Under the Bed." I loved that movie. Did you ever watch that? Don't Look Under the Bed?
No.
I think it has that kid from Princess Bride in the Bears jersey, whatever his name is. The kid that gets the story read to him.
Fred Savage.
Yeah. I think he's the main character of that movie, and then there's like a blue demon dude in it that becomes his friend.
Ah, yes. That actually, you know what? I do remember that movie.
He has like horns and everything. Yeah.
It's just another weird, messed up movie. The only other movie that's ever creeped me out as much as Drop Dead Fred was Nothing But Trouble with Chevy Chase and Demi Moore and Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. And it's just this really weird, really creepy movie that I absolutely just did not like growing up. And one of the reasons I wound up liking The Flophouse so much as a podcast is because all three of them agree it's like the worst movie ever made.
Movie.
They're just like, they never even wanted to watch it for their show because it made all of them feel so uncomfortable. And I think for like episode 200, they finally watched it. But don't quote me. They did wind up watching it.
Let's see. There's a whole bunch of dogs apparently going around because Mrs. Zilla says, "I've named the dog Bourbon and he might have parvo too." So
Aww.
That's really effing sad. Get your dogs vaccinated, people, because it's so important.
It is. Terra Gaming says, "Oh, okay, it sounded like, sort of like that." I agree. It totally sounds sort of like Time Traveler's Wife. And you said Nicholas Sparks, but now I don't even know if Time Traveler's Wife is by Sparks or not. My life is a lie.
Because we have Time Traveler's Wife somewhere down there, right? But I don't think it's no, you know what? I might have donated it, or it's in the trunk of my car. But I don't think it's Nicholas Sparks.
Anytime she says she's going to donate something, that means she's going to put it in the trunk of her car for 8 months and forget about it. So. Magungung has joined us. We've only done 2 stories.
Hello,
one
welcome.
Each. Please tell us how to say your name, or we could just keep saying Magungung. I kind of like saying it.
Okay. Anyway, so The Snark says, I heard there was an outbreak of parvo going around in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our dogs
So
are vaccinated,
sad.
but we should probably take them in just to be sure.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to read my next story if you're done.
Okay, go ahead and do that wonderful transition thing we like to talk about.
Rolling that wonderful transition footage. Hold on.
Roll that beautiful bean footage is the
Do
thing
they
she was
still
trying to do a
do
rep
those
on.
still do? Are those a commercial still?
I was like, how long will this sentence take? I haven't seen the beautiful bean footage commercials for a long time, so maybe it's just a regional thing though. I don't know.
Okay. So
On to the third of fourth stories for the night.
Shut up.
You look really pretty tonight. I know I haven't said it yet, but you do. I don't really look over at you to the left. I look over to the right to make sure everything's still going well.
Thank
Amanon
you
just donated
so
400 bits.
much for keeping.
And now I gotta
up the
update
bits.
that fucking goal again. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
All right. So this next email is from Denise, and the subject is Gatekeepers of the Underworld. I can't wait for the Lore Olympus update on Webtoons. Oh my god.
Of course, we have to talk about Webtoons and Lore Olympus for like the 7th episode in a row.
It's the best. Okay. It goes, Dear Robin and Adam.
Hello.
Hello.
Dear.
I told you it was from Denise, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I just got to know about your podcast through Spotify and am only
Shout out to Spotify.
and am only at episode 5. Your podcast is awesome. Keep up the good work. Oh, by the way, we were featured on Spreaker
Yeah.
this
kind of
week,
exciting.
which
We're
is
on
amazing.
the front page, or if you have the app, we should be on the front page of that too.
Yeah, so Spreaker.com, we're on the front page. It's great.
They're also the people that are hosting us as well now. So pretty fun stuff. Hopefully more exciting stuff happens. I did have someone reach out to me after our 2-year anniversary episode and thank me for some of the shout outs that we've been doing and say like, hey, I don't know if I can, probably not, but I'll see if I can find someone who knows Dan Aykroyd.
Really?
And then some folks in this Scary Spooky Friend group were also like, oh yeah, like we'll try and get Dan Aykroyd's attention by tweeting at him.
Yeah, I'm like, oh gosh. I even tweeted at him of this
I
week,
wouldn't
okay?
I wouldn't even know what to do with myself.
I tweeted at him yesterday and I was like, you should totally come on our show. If Dan Aykroyd, if you're listening, please come on our show.
It would be amazing. We'd want to hear all about your life and all about the spooky things in particular that have happened in your life. And I would try not to nerd out too friggin' hard.
I would just ask all the questions like, what inspires you? What made you think of all these things?
I would
like,
try and keep it
what was the
spooky
event
related
that
to.
made you get into it?
It would be really hard to keep it focused on scary-ish content. We've already derailed this email talking about Dan Aykroyd.
I know.
Let's focus up.
Okay.
Let's get through this person's email. They're nice enough to send us their story.
Anyway, they know us. Anyway, Adam was talking about people seeing things when they are dying. So here's my story. I'm from Singapore and I'm Chinese. My granny is from mainland China. My granny was on her dying bed when I was really young, maybe about 7 years old. Granny didn't want to pass on to the afterlife in the hospital and requested for my parents to bring her home. So we set up the hospital bed in my granny's room and my aunt took care of her. One afternoon, I was with my aunt preparing lunch for my granny in the kitchen when we heard her shouting in Cantonese, "Pull me down, pull me down." We rushed into her room and asked her, "What's wrong? Are you sleeping in an uncomfortable position and you want to adjust a little?" She didn't answer our questions, but said, "Gather all my children and my grandchildren in this room now."
Wow.
So my aunt went to call my parents and my other uncles. The moment all of us were in her room, she passed on. That is absolutely like...
Terrifying?
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean,
what are the odds?
Maybe terrifying is not the right word for it. It's like really scary.
It's scary because it's like, and it happens a lot, but it's like they know it's coming. And so they're just like, it's my time. I'm going. You guys got to come here now, or this is like the last chance you get, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to David Avo1 who just followed us over there on Twitch.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
What up, cuz?
It's Robin's cousin. She's been derailed now. She's so excited.
Shit. Okay, so Chinese belief, the 7th day of someone's passing, they'll come back to pay their last visit before moving on to the afterlife. Recently, we had a family gathering and we talked about my granny's passing. My parents told me that on the 7th day of my granny's passing, the house got really smoky and misty and they had to get someone to bless the house and to help us ask my granny to pass on peacefully. Then I asked my aunt about my grandma shouting, "Pull me down," before she died. My aunt said that she believes my granny saw Niu To Ma Mian, probably something in Chinese.
Instantly, I'm really happy I sent this one to Robin because I never checked the content. I just send it based off the length.
The Guardians of Hell, the ox head, and the horse face. So that's what all that
She was yelling at the Guardians of Hell to drag her down. Not gonna lie, That's pretty badass.
Legend says that they escort you, the newly dead, to the underworld like Anubis.
Wow.
Or Hades, I guess, right?
Anubis. I don't know
Thank
if
you
Hades
so much
does the
to Emma Non for donating yet another 1,100 bits.
Thank you so much.
Dang. I used to be a skeptic when it comes to the supernatural stuff, but I have encountered some spooky things throughout the years of my life. Though it's just me being sensitive, like I feel something amiss or see something I have not seen before. But my mom, on the other hand, is really into the supernatural. I do still have a lot of stories I can share, but they are for next time. Suggestion, y'all should try doing research on Asia's Hungry Ghost Festival. Not sure if the both of you did so already, as I am only at episode 5. Keep listening. Hopefully, in the future, maybe we will cover it.
You have 100 more to go. And no, we did not cover that yet.
So yours sincerely, Denise, your latest fan. Thank you so much, Denise.
Yeah, we appreciate all that.
it.
It's very interesting. I love getting topic suggestions, especially about stuff from cultures that are not my own, because I love learning about it, because it's something I probably would never be exposed to otherwise. So good shit. Thank you, Denise. All right, so I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave this in the episode. Over on YouTube, Michael Murphy said, favorite Dan Aykroyd movie, go.
Favorite Dan Aykroyd movie?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's putting us on the spot, which is awesome because I'm just going to mark this right here. And when the episode comes out, we're going to have these right off the top of our head, and we're going to sound like, I know mine.
Is Ghostbusters 2 your favorite? Or Blues Brothers?
Here's the thing. See, it's really, really hard to pick, and I'm not going to pick the obvious ones because Blues Brothers and Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2 are the ones that everyone I think my age would say.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going with The Couch Trip, which is an amazing movie about a mental patient who escapes and becomes a fucking talk show radio therapist like Frasier Crane before Frasier the show ever came out.
Okay.
And he also takes on some dude who's played by Walter Matthau, who's also crazy, who kind of knows he's full of shit the whole time. And like the entire time, like the people are looking for this escaped mental patient, and it's Dan Aykroyd, and he's just a fucking therapist who's legitimately helping people. So it's a fucking great movie. I absolutely love it.
Nice.
What about you?
Probably the original Ghostbusters.
The OG?
Yeah.
It's just so good, man.
So many things that you watch back again as an adult and you're like, holy crap, I didn't realize that, or I didn't notice that in when I was younger. Like, I never noticed how little Bill Murray doesn't get slimed or messy or anything.
I heard that because of how gross the scene is where he gets slimed by Slimer, after that he put it in his contract, or he just stated that he would not be slimed again.
So at the end, all he had was like a little thing of foam.
A little dollop.
A little dollop.
Yeah, a little dollop on his head where everyone else is just fucking drenched in the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which is just, it's so goddamn good. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next email. But not after we go ahead and read what's going on over here with you fine folks. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, what? I had to somehow transition out of it. Nothing But Trouble, obscure and creepy Aykroyd flick. I hate that movie. It creeps me out so fucking much. Nothing But Trouble. I just can't deal with it. It's so weird and gross. Like, everyone's always like wet. I don't know. I can't do it. All right, gonna scroll up a little bit.
Miss Deezy says, I loved Nothing But Trouble growing up.
You guys are crazy.
I've never seen it.
I don't want. I sincerely do not want to watch that movie. But we probably will for some Patreon content for Scene Missing once it's up and running. Alexandra has joined us over on YouTube and says, hello, which I read like you two, and said, I'm late. You are, but that's okay.
So Cat Beatrix says, Don't Look Under the Bed is very similar to My Imaginary Friend book. It's a girl's imaginary friend comes back as a boogeyman. And, man, maybe I'm getting the movies wrong. I think the one with the blue demon is something different.
Yeah, it is. I think it's like My Little Friend or something.
It's
like
Monsters that. Or something.
Monsters Inc. That's what it's called.
No, anyway, yeah. So I got those movies confused.
Yesenia says, I have a collection of Goosebumps books. Thought I'd share that information with everyone. I think everyone can agree. That's pretty awesome because Goosebumps kicked ass. I don't know why it keeps scrolling me to the top, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
I'm sorry. Woo Scarish says, Adam, webtoons are so great. They are so great. So great. Miss Deezy says 26 viewers. Hype.
We got up to like 52 for both channels combined, which is pretty exciting. Alexander says, Robin, you look amazing with hard eyes. She really does. Vivian said, Audrey Niffinger, and it just scrolled me to the top again. Audrey Niffinger wrote Time Traveler's Wife. What a last name, though, Niffinger.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Glitch says that Dan Aykroyd's parents wrote a lot of paranormal stuff, and that's what inspired him to write Ghostbusters.
He's had paranormal stuff in his life, like, since he was a kid. So.
Miss Deasy said, if Dan comes on, let's talk about his movie Nothing But Trouble.
I will not bring it up because it'll be so fucking awkward, but it'll be a live episode almost certainly, and if you fuckers bring it up, I swear to God, I'll never invite you anywhere again.
Man, Emanon keeps doing these cheers, and they keep gifting a whole bunch of emotes to everyone, so that's pretty fucking sick.
That is pretty awesome.
That's amazing.
Brittany says, Yesenia, thanks so much, but I couldn't ask for that. I think Yesenia offered to help Brittany take care of this doggo and asked if there was a GoFundMe.
That's so cool.
So that's terribly sweet, but I would feel so bad. I knew full and well what I was getting into, but I'll keep you all updated on his progress. And if there winds up being a GoFundMe, let us know.
Oh my gosh. Glitch says Sergeant Bilko's great too. I really love that movie.
Yeah, but that's more of a Steve Martin
It is a
flick.
Steve Martin
He's
movie.
so good in it, though, because there's so many movies that he's also in, like Dan Aykroyd is really good in Tommy Boy, but it's not a Dan Aykroyd movie. You know what I mean?
Sergeant Bilko is so fucking
Sergeant Bilko's
funny.
amazing.
Oh man, it's such a good movie.
Michael Murphy says, "Great pick, Adam. Mine is Nothing But Trouble." Obscure, creepy Aykroyd for I think I already read that.
So Emanon is Kyle on Facebook.
Oh, okay, right.
Okay, so welcome. We're so glad you made it.
We're so glad it got to work too. Alexander says, "Yeah, not really one of his movies, but Dan is in it. Evolution. I fucking love that movie with David Duchovny and Orlando Jones."
Even Glitch says Nothing But Trouble is good.
You guys are fucking nuts. It is such a creepy movie. Vivian says, Adam, sorry.
Oh, no, go.
Adam, I think you'd like Webtoons if you gave them a try. It's free, and what do you have to lose? I think I'd love them too. I just haven't done it yet, so I get to talk shit about it until I do.
Let's
just like
see.
Zaboomafoo.
Captain Fake Eye asks, has anyone ever had a holiday paranormal experience like Christmas ghosts? I have never had.
I tried to find Thanksgiving paranormal stuff, and it was so annoying because there's nothing.
I bet there's
out there.
A lot of. Oh, we should do Christmas miracles. Wait, did we do that last year?
That's what I did last year.
Oh.
I mean, I'll probably do something similar this year. I'm going to cover the Yeti, however, during December because it's fucking cold out and he's always around snow.
Aloha Lara says, I love Webtoons. My favorite one is Freaking Romance because of the animation. I have not started that one just because I'm like iffy on the story, but a lot of people like it. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I should start it.
I'm stealing this from Twitch chat. The Hamburglar86 says, Adam looks amazing tonight too. Heart eyes. Thank you so much.
Okay. I have a Christmas movie that's kind of like Spirit of Christmas. Oh wait, it's titled Spirit of Christmas, but that's the theme of it, is the Spirit of Christmas, and it's about a ghost of a Christmas past type thing, but it's one that I probably watch every year, and it's on Netflix. It's just really cute and really unrealistic, and the ending is so fucking stupid, but I watch it anyway.
Ridiculous and stupid, but I watch it anyway. Actually, it's a good movie, but Scrooged, I don't think Robin's ever seen Scrooged. It's Bill Murray.
No.
It's the story of A Christmas Carol, where you go through like the three ghosts and everything, but Bill Murray is the guy. And at the end of the movie, when he finally gets the Christmas spirit, he gives this speech at the end of it, and it's so cheesy and lame, and I cry every single time I watch it. Emma says, did you guys know the Yeti, the Abominable Snowman, Bigfoot, and Sasquatch are all different? I did when I was doing my Abominable Snowman research, and when I did that, I was like, I'm going to separate this category from Bigfoot and then go from there. Brittany says, now that I'm not driving and can see you, love that top, Robin.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's like I bought this when I was like 19, so it's been 11 years, and it still looks pretty good. I don't know. Let's see.
Emma says, I learned about it in my History of the Supernatural class, which I wish I had. It's because they're all discovered in different places and different times. The descriptions are different for each one.
Luna Ben says, sorry, I'm late to the stream. Welcome.
Don't worry about that, Luna Ben. We got one story left, and then, of course, marbles. So.
Yes, don't forget about marbles. Marbles is so fun. Tianlung says, you guys should do a spooky Christmas episode. I totally want to. Because I mean, there has to be a lot of Christmas ghosts.
There's some talk about my lips in the chat, and it's pretty flattering.
Aww.
Thank you.
Emanon says Adam's hair looks almost too perfect right now.
It is so fucking greasy today. I didn't get up and shower, go to work today, so it's like the nonsense that was in it from yesterday. And so I just like stuck my head in the bathtub and rinsed it, didn't even shampoo it, and then just put the fucking comb on it when like I hope it looks good.
The Snark says Christmas is on a Wednesday this year. I want to get a tattoo for Friday the 13th, like a Christmas tattoo.
Christmas Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah, because
it's really weird.
It's December 13th. So, I mean, come on.
I got you on that. Yeah, I understand.
I just want one. Captain Fake Eye says, my webtoon faves are Lore Olympus, yes, Siren's Lament, and my giant nerd boyfriend, which is basically a comic about me and my fiance. That's so cute.
That's funny.
I read a lot of yaoi ones on webtoons, and that's just my guilty pleasure that I like to read. I don't know.
Yaoi is boy love, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you even know what it's called. It's so cute.
Yeah, because you say it all the time.
I'm
caught up over here.
I don't know how. Okay, so
I mean, it's starting to go again. So
yeah,
I'm gonna have to start sooner.
Mrs.
Or I'll
Zilla
start reading
and the Hamburger say your lips are super luscious and plump.
Thank you.
And
Jesse Cat says they're getting a tattoo on the 13th. Nice.
Mrs. Zilla says, so wait, are you doing the ASMR noodle eating close up?
No, we didn't get the goal.
We didn't get the goal, so that's not gonna happen.
However, we're pretty close to a quarter. I think we might be past a quarter of the way to the goal for this month already. So
what?
Yeah.
That's insane. Are you gonna change it now?
I have to add them all up. I have to stop and redo the thing and all that stuff.
Okay.
So.
Chessie Cat says they're getting their first tattoo on Friday the 13th. Woo woo! I kind of want to get a tattoo because they're so addicting and they're cheap on Friday the 13th. So
Yeah, but they're always really tiny and sometimes they're not
Yeah,
good.
but there's a tattoo artist out here that I really like, and she does a lot of anime ones. So
That's
she
cool.
she has like a Totoro, like a Ghibli flash sheet, and so I'm like, I want that. I don't know. Anyway, is it your turn?
It is my turn. Brittany
Okay.
says, what's the prize for reaching the goal for December? We haven't set a goal in a long time.
Yeah,
Except for last month.
I mean, what would we want to do? We'll have to figure that out. We have to discuss as a chat
We'll
what we'd want to
put
do.
the ramen table thing,
I don't know.
ramen challenge thing back on the table. Not necessarily going to be guaranteed for me, but yeah, we'll say that's one of the things. You guys can also suggest stuff. So that's usually where we get the idea for most of this shit. So Yasenda says, I want to get a tattoo on my face. I don't know how I feel about face tattoos.
No,
I don't judge them when they're on other people. I just would never want one because I would hate it and just want to take a cheese grater to it immediately.
My sister wants to do like a rainbow semicolon behind her ear.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like
think
that
that
a
would
lot.
be
I've been
cute.
thinking about getting semicolon for a while, and there's a lot of people at work that have them as well. So, okay, I'm going to move on to my next and the last email of the show. All right, so I'm going to move on to my next and last email of the show. I said that twice in a row. So this next email subject is coincidence. I think not. And it starts out like this. Hi, Robin and Adam.
Hello.
Hello. I've literally just finished listening to your most recent podcast, episode 94 at the time, and about Stonehenge, and I had to email you. I live like 3 minutes away from there, and it gets better. So a bit of background on myself. I'm 23 from the UK, and in parentheses, obvi, with a shrugging emoji. Pretty good.
Obvi.
And got married last year to my bestie, Jack.
Aw, congratulations.
Congratulations to you and Jack. We've been together since we were 17. To a lot of people, that sounds a little young to be married, blah, blah, blah. But our lives are a little different. I'll get to that shortly. I started listening to your podcast in July whilst I started a new job, which meant I had to travel 4 hours round trip to work every day.
Oh my gosh, that's a huge commute. That is a long commute. You're spending half of your work, like you get, okay.
Half of the shift you would be working, you spend traveling once you're done with it.
That's insane.
Yeah, that is a lot of time. I started from the bottom, and now I'm here. Parentheses, awkward Drake reference, especially as no one really likes him that much.
Adam always says that, though. He always makes that joke of, you started from the bottom, now you're here.
Yep. Every time someone says bottom, I'm like, now you're here. Your podcast has kept me company for nearly 4 months now, and I really appreciate what you guys do.
Yay. That's awesome.
How
many hours do we have?
A lot.
Do you know?
We got a lot of hours.
I mean, 100.
104, as of right now, 104 regular episodes plus episode 0, plus that bonus episode where it's just like 20, maybe even like 5 minutes of us reading The Raven. And then 94, now 95 episodes of Storytime.
Holy shite.
So there's a lot of content out there that we produced. So, okay, I have a few stories I've been contemplating sending you, and hopefully we'll get round to doing so. In parentheses, maybe on this email, depending on how long it takes me to write this. So, anyway, I was super excited tonight when I got in my car, realized I had finally caught up with your episodes, so they were in, quote, real time, and it was about Stonehenge. As I said, we got married last year and moved to Windsor from my hometown of Birmingham.
That's cool.
Then in July of this year, we moved to Bulford, Bulford, which is basically Salisbury.
Sounds delicious.
I've never actually seen Stonehenge till I drove past it the other day, and I was like, Whoa, that is a nice boulder. Shrek reference, obvi. Now, the reason we moved here relates to your story even more. My husband is in the army. And the plot thickens.
Like Sergeant Bilko?
And no, because this is the UK. They wouldn't allow that shit over there. And weirdly, people in the army tend to get married a lot younger due to army rulings about cohabitating, etc. So it's not actually that weird, I suppose. But anyway, guess what? He's currently on Salisbury Plain playing war games for 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
That is so cool.
I literally
but
couldn't...
war games, I'm just like, all I can think
Matthew
of
Broderick.
is, yes!
That movie still holds up. I don't give a shit
so
what
good.
anyone says.
It's
if you've
so
never
good.
seen War Games, you can watch it right now. You'll be like, these computers look so old, but it's a really good movie. All right, gonna keep going. I literally could not believe the coincidence. I actually paused the podcast after you told the War Games tidbit and texted him to try and get the inside scoop. Unfortunately, as he quite rightly stated, Beth, even if that was true and it did happen, don't you think that shit would kind of be classified and we certainly wouldn't know about it? I was a little bit disappointed, but then I thought, that's exactly what someone who knew the truth would say. That is hilarious. We sincerely are not trying to drive a wedge between you and Jack, Beth. And Jack, if you're hearing this, I apologize, but you need to tell us the truth. Seriously, the truth is out there, and if you know it, you shouldn't keep it from us. Unless you can get in trouble for telling us, then don't tell us anything. Update, he still hasn't given in and blabbed yet. There's a lot of strange things that happen around the area. In case you were wondering, we actually live on one of those army areas you were talking about that surround the area. P.S. You're right, there's a load of them, and I've always thought it was weird to put so many in one place, but hey-ho. I've noticed my dog barking at literally nothing. Side note, his name is Reggie. He's a collie cross, and he likes to think he can still sit in our laps. I'll attach some photos at the bottom of the email. As someone who believes that dogs can see things we can't, this freaks me out a lot. Wiltshire as a whole has a lot of cool history you should definitely check out. Anyway, I needed to email you both and tell you this because it's just an insane coincidence that someone thousands of miles away, 5,178 miles to be exact, was listening to your pod and could relate so well.
That's really cool.
That is pretty awesome. If you ever need any info from across the pond, I'd be happy to help. Even if it's with pronunciations, I'll try and send over my not so scary story in another email, as this is already embarrassingly long. I think because I've been listening to you guys for 4 months, I feel like I know you, hence the super casual email. I sincerely hope that's the vibe we put out because we want you guys to send us emails like this.
We were talking about this on episode 104. We're like, we want it to be, we put ourselves out there and it's not an act. We don't make up voices. This is how we talk in real life.
These are our stupid catchphrases that we use in day-to-day life.
In real life, ask our friends. I'm sure we annoy the hell out of them.
We are this annoying IRL.
I make all those puns in real life. That's just...
They're always so bad.
You're so bad, okay? Whatever. But yeah, so we hope that, you folks feel like you know us because...
We put a lot out there.
So...
All right, it wraps up. Hope you both have a lovely week and keep on creeping on. Beth, P.S. I love the way you guys pronounce English places like Wiltshire and Salisbury. Hey, it's not my fault.
What
Salisbury
is
a type of state. Yeah, fucking tell us what it is. Don't just make fun of the way we talk. That's the end of the email, too, so we don't know how they actually are pronounced.
Shire. Baggins.
Fucking knew you were going to do it. All right, so that is the final email of the evening. I fucking love hearing about places that we've done topics on. So if you live near or have visited any of the places that we've talked about,
let us know.
Let us know. Even if it's like I went and nothing happened, just tell us about your experience.
Did you see?
Don't get it.
What? When you came, you saw, you conquered.
Oh, okay. I don't think I said came, though.
Yeah, but you went.
Oh, so this is getting really weird.
Did you see? Did you conquer?
Tell us about the time you came. You saw and you
just
conquered.
Okay.
Maybe I'll leave that in, maybe I won't. I haven't decided yet.
So anyway, you fucking weirdo.
All right, I'm gonna look over into YouTube chat, read that, and then get marbles on stream.
Yes. So let me scroll to where the chat actually is. 1 second. Okay. So if you folks are new, because we do seem to have quite a few viewers here tonight, if you're new to our stream, we just want to let everyone on YouTube, Twitch know that we're about to get into Marbles on Stream, and we do that at the end of every one of our streams. And what it is just this. Are you going to set it up? Go set it up.
I just literally said I'm going to read my YouTube chat
Oh,
and
read
then
your
set
YouTube
up
chat.
Marbles
Okay,
on Stream. And
well,
you're like,
let me finish this
let me
then.
interrupt you
Shut
and
the
you can
up.
fuck right off.
So, okay, so we play Marbles on Stream, which is just this cute little game we play where it's free to play. If you're on YouTube, you do have to join us over at Twitch. It's twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. It's free to make an account. And you join, it's free to play. And at the end, whoever wins each of our races gets a little piece of Scarish swag that I'll package up and mail out to you. So, stickers, it could be a sticker, coaster, or something like that. So, free to join. I mean, the odds are ever in your favor.
This is a good time right now to switch over to twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. If you have not made a Twitch account yet, it's free to do so. It just requires like a password from you, your name, and an email address. And then you just join us over at twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. So, yes. The YouTube chat that we have, Vivian went on to say, have you all seen the movie The Santa Claus? It's a kid's movie, but it's so fucked up. It's about this guy who accidentally kills Santa on Christmas, and he becomes Santa. Yeah, that came out when we were kids, so I think we've both definitely seen that.
Is that the one with Tim the Toolman Taylor?
It sure fucking is. So, I mean, the reason it's called The Santa Claus with an E at the end of it is because clauses are in contracts, and that's what it is.
And there's a Santa Claus.
She never realized that until I told her like 3 months ago. I never realized that.
When he told me that, I was like, holy crap, my mind is blown.
Can blow her mind sometimes, which is pretty fun to do. Michael Murphy says, it's amazing how similar folklore can exist in isolated / different places around the world. Shows that no matter the race, religion, or culture, we all experience weird stuff. I think that line that connects all these legends, despite the fact that everyone's been separated, is what is so fascinating to me and really lends towards the fact that they had to have seen something, you know? People don't just make up the same bullshit story without talking to someone else. That's why you separate people when you're like interviewing witnesses, because they're not going to come up with the same details. Vivian says he tries to tell people that he's slowly turning into Santa, but physically, but people think he's going crazy. Yes, this is the plot of the Santa Claus. I'm going to keep scrolling. Brittany asked what the prize was for reaching the goal in December.
We haven't decided, so we will figure it out as this month goes on, I suppose.
Alexandra said, I have a Ghibli tattoo on the inside of my left wrist. Say this for me.
It's calcifer. It's the little flame.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, okay.
Like my heart on my sleeve or my inner fire spirit reminding me to be strong always. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Be strong.
Yesenia says, I have a rose tattoo on my left wrist, an old nickname on my right wrist, a black cat on my calf, and a flower on the back of my neck. Wow, that's a lot of ink. Eventually, I want to be covered in tattoos, and I agree with Robin. Tattoos are addicting. Vivian says, I still can't believe you guys haven't watched Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, we're just not that into it. I know y'all are super busy, but I hope soon you can find time. It is very near and dear to my heart. Just because it's near and dear to your heart, I think we'll probably have to watch it this week. Yesenia said, also, I was kidding about the face tattoo unless I tattoo on my eyebrows, which I won't.
I kind of want to get my eyebrows tattooed because if you folks notice, I never do my eyebrows. And it'd be nice if I didn't have to ever, and it's just permanent and it's there always. like microblading. That shit is the bomb. I need that in my life.
I know some people who have gotten their makeup tattooed on, and I guess it would be, a lot of pain for a lot of time saved going forward,
I've had a bunch of tattoos, like quite a bit in my life, and I think I can handle it, that pain.
Okay, I believe you
forever.
Can. Minnie Maria says, Robin, what, how do you say it again? I said it right the first time.
Calcifer?
No, because I just heard, stop just tossing out words.
Oh, yaoi. Yeah.
What yaoi webtoons do you recommend? Emma says, I love you guys. And also says, I'm not Robin, but I've got some recommendations. So go with yours first, and I'll see if I get
Hold
to
on.
yours.
Oh, my phone is in the office. I'm reading a whole bunch of them all at once. I don't know. Maybe I'll make a post on my own personal Facebook page. Not like my page, but my actual public figure page. I guess, whatever.
Your Robin Grace page.
My Robin Grace page. I'll post an article or like a blog, whatever they call it on Facebook.
She'll make a post.
I'll make a post about my favorite yaoi webtoon recommendations or something. Okay.
Michael Murphy says, Salisbury steak was my only thought. Exactly, right? I'm not crazy. Emma says, my personal favorite is Ms. Abbott and the Doctor. It is so cute. Laura Olympus, Gourmet Hound, Unordinary. The Devil is a Handsome Man. The Wrath and the Dawn, Muted, and I Love You.
Oh, Muted is so good. That one's good.
There's so many great ones, though. All right, that you guys just said more stuff on YouTube. Minnie Maria says, they sound interesting right off the bat just by reading the titles. Thanks, Emma. I'll be sure to add them to my list. Pretty good shit. Thank you guys for being such a good community and helping each other like that. She's going to read the Twitch stuff right now while I set up marbles on stream.
Yep. All right, so lots of chat about tattoos. I think tattoos are awesome. What's funny is for a really long time in my family, I was the only one that had tattoos, and I was just the black sheep, you know? I'm this little gangster kid, apparently, because I have tattoos. But now that I'm a lot older, I'm 30, a bunch of people in my family are getting freaking tattoos, and I'm just like, what the F? Everyone treated me like crap for so long, and now everyone's getting tattoos? What is this blasphemy? And it's just so funny. They are expensive, and I definitely would say don't skimp on your tattoo artist.
If you're going to spend on something, it should be your tattoo, because you don't want to have something that looks like shit attached to your body until you
and do a lot of research. So do a lot of research and find someone you really, really trust, and don't just be like, oh, I want a tattoo today and go out and get one, because I went and did that when I was younger, and and now it kind of looks like shit. But it's like the stars on the back of my neck, you know? I woke up one day and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get some tattoos on the back of my neck. And I fucking did. And now that I'm 30, I'm like, man, why? So think about it before you do it. Lots of people talking about tattoo horror stories, Friday the 13th rates. I kind of say don't go to a place that's just like $13 tattoos. The place.
See, that's what I think when I think of Friday the 13th tattoos is cheap tattoos, and I always get really nervous about it.
So the place I want to go to, it's $30 for a Friday the 13th tattoo. So they're a little bit bigger, and then you can pay more to get color if you want color instead of just black and white, which I think is really cool.
Right on. Is that video over there live? Because I need it to be, because I need to make sure that Marbles is working, because I pressed the button. If you're listening to this, you already know. But do we know? No, we don't know. So we're going to wait to see and find out.
It's not popped up, so.
Just wait. I did a hand gesture on purpose. So.
Oh. La 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 la. Yeah, there it is. No? Yeah, there.
Booyah.
Woo.
So if you would like to vote on what track we are going to race, type an exclamation point vote, then a space, then the number that corresponds with the track you would like to race. And if you would like to do so right meow.
Glad people are joining us over on Twitch. If you're still on YouTube, please join us on Twitch. Again, it's free to join. Also, a little shout out, if you folks have Amazon Prime, you folks get Twitch Prime for free. It's included with your Amazon Prime. So if you folks go to our website down at the bottom, there is a link to join your Twitch with your Amazon Prime, and you get to subscribe to a Twitch channel of your choice once every 30 or 28 days or something like that, and hopefully that is us. It's for free, so you get like a free $5 to subscribe to whatever channel you want. I don't know if you folks have noticed, but quite a few people subscribe to us that way via Prime, and it's great. It's like money that's included in your Prime account. Take advantage of it.
Take that money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and put it into ours. Only you can steal from Jeff Bezos.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
We can't do it for you. But he has his arms out, and these $5 bills are just hanging out of his pants. Just pluck one and put it into our bank account, because he won't even notice it's gone, and we will notice immediately when you do it. Just saying, something to keep in mind.
Eminon says, I used to live in Burkittsville, and that's where the Blair Witch Project took place. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
The Snark says, y'all are lovely people with great principles. Thank you so much.
The principle is like stealing from Jeff Bezos.
Aloha Laura says, you should cover haunted military bases. It's almost the Pearl Harbor anniversary on the 7th.
I got an alert, like right before we started, about something going on at Pearl Harbor.
What?
Yeah.
They say, I work in Pearl Harbor and I hear a lot of scary stories. I believe it. So much death happened there all at once.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
6:15 p.m. Yahoo News. Parts of Pearl Harbor are on lockdown as security forces respond to reports of a shooting at the naval shipyard.
Holy shnipe!
I didn't click on the notification because I was like, shit, I want to read that, and I need to get this office set up. So,
what is today, the 4th or the 5th?
Today is the 4th. It's my best friend's birthday. Happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John. Let's see. The Snark just talked about that, too. Skimmed an article about a shooter there. La la la. Aloha Lara said, I was on the base earlier, and 30 minutes after I left the base, that happened. That's insane. Crazy. Cat Beatrix says, I literally like tiny stuff. Tiny silverware, tiny houses, Lizzo's tiny espers. I saw a picture. It was like holding a tiny little purse like that big. It was stupid. It was like this tiny
Oh, yeah, I saw that too. Right now, the Dojo 2 is in the lead for most votes for the track we're going to race. I'm going to click local stats, and we'll see which tracks we've already raced this season. Started on November 6th. It ends on December 15th. I thought the seasons used to be like 3 months, but apparently they're going to be shorter nowadays. Also, the people who make marbles on stream are going to start doing more things with the communities that are really active. So I'm going to reach out to them and be like, yo, my community is fucking amazing. So it'd be cool if you could do whatever it is that you were thinking about doing for us. Because we deserve it, because we use this shit all the time. All right, we have not raced the Dojo 2 yet this season, so I support that vote.
Captain Fake Eye says, I would totally get eyeliner tattooed on as well as microblading. I think my parents, well, not my parents, my dad doesn't. My mom has her eyebrows tattooed on, but not microbladed. They're just like black tattoos. And then my dad, not my dad, Jesus, she also has her eyeliner tattooed on too. But I really want microblading. Not so much eyeliner. I go out every day with no makeup on. The only time I put makeup on is for weddings and these streams. So
the only time I put makeup on is for weddings and these streams as well.
So yeah, when people see me outside, I'm sure they're like, "Oh my Lanta, what the fuck is wrong with your face?" It's not true.
They're like, "Wow, she's even beautiful without makeup."
Let's see. Mrs. Illa says, "Oh no, thank you. Needles near my eyes sounds like a nightmare I've had."
It does sound pretty nightmarish. All right, I think we're gonna go with the Dojo 2, and I'm gonna get that fired up. Robin, you can keep reading.
Cat Beatrix says, "Cannot leave the house without lipstick. All other products are extra."
Average time to finish this track is 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
The Snark says, "Don't you know, Robin? You get tattoos, you drop out of school and start dealing drugs."
Right? It's just natural. You get drugs with your tattoos.
Oh my gosh.
The deal. Exclamation point play to join. Type it right now or else you won't join.
Oh gosh. How do I type? Oh, I have to do it upside down. Dang it. Shift exclamation point PLAY. Enter. Let's see. Captain Fake Eye said, my fiance is, hold on. I fucking scrolled past it. My fiance is an eyeball surgeon and literally puts needles into people's eyes. I tell him he's basically everyone's nightmare. Aw, Miss Daisy says, I have a kitchen tattoo? What?
Michelle over there on YouTube says, no, I just got here. I'll be earlier next time. This will be posted almost immediately when we're over, and you can watch all the stories that you missed out on. If you want to join us for Marbles on Stream, switch over to twitch.tv/scarishpodcast. This is the first one of the night. Right now, we have 29 marbles on stream, which is pretty dang good, y'all. We haven't had that many in a while. We have our most viewers we've had in a minute. And I know we've been going through a lot of like holidays and stuff like that, but it's really nice to see so many of you making your way back to us. And everyone's just above this dojo right here. I can't adjust the camera, but you can see these white lines coming out of it. Those white lines are most def, the names that are going to be attached to your marble on stream.
It's kind of off the screen for me. Is that normal?
All I know is that you just burped and it was really, really gross.
Sorry. The marbles screen is kind of off screen. Is that normal?
I think it's because is it because your chat is open?
I don't know. That's just
close out your chat and see.
How do I do that?
If it is off centered, I can try and fix it, but it's going to be something that I'm going to have to adjust like in real time.
Nope. I don't know how to do any of this stuff, man. No. Oh, no. No, yeah, that's full screen right there.
All right, well, you just vamp while I do this then?
Vamp it up.
That's her saying no, by the way.
Let's see. Goofy Cure says, so mad I missed out. I was watching Seven Deadly Season 3. Is it like Seven Deadly Sins, that anime on Netflix? Because maybe? I assume. I don't know. The Snark says, yeah, it's slightly off center. Adam's fixing it right now, so he's working on it. Goofy Kier says, don't want the prize if I win, just want to hang with y'all. Thank you.
So nice. It should be worked now. I got a new monitor. I got a 4K monitor on Black Friday, and it was really nice. It was something I wasn't going to get. I'll just tell you this story. This is exactly what happened. So at the end of Thanksgiving, I was not feeling great, and it was a very long day, and I cleaned a lot. I cooked a lot. We'd all done a lot, and Robin wanted to go Black Friday shopping. And I told her, if you want to go Black Friday shopping, tell me where we're going to go so I can get mentally prepared for it. And she said, I just want to go to Target. And I was like, cool. So we went to Target. She did not find what she wanted. When she didn't find what she wanted to go to Best Buy. And I was like, I don't want to go to Best Buy. But she didn't say, hey, can we go to Best Buy? We walked out and she goes, okay, on to Best Buy. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So we went to Best Buy. I saw this nice monitor and I was like, hey, I asked you to tell me where we were going to go. So if you didn't want me to spend like $300 on a monitor, you shouldn't have taken me to Best Buy. But realistically,
where's the other monitor?
It was like $180 on sale. It's in the office until I can find the other thing.
This is the office.
It's in the... This is really important right now. It's in the guest room. She's acting like she's Columbo trying to investigate the missing monitor. It's sitting on the bed in there waiting for me to find my extra cord. All right. You guys care so much about all this bullshit. Banana Peppers 376 finished this course faster than anyone ever has in 1 minute and 52 seconds. I dare you to do it better than him. You have 10 seconds from right now to join in if you haven't already done so.
Play. What did I get? I got Pokemon Sword and Shield for Black Friday. It was not even on sale. I just really fucking wanted it.
And we've been playing this shit
And I've been playing it nonstop. And so what I did is I have designed a shaker charm based off of like that Rotom PC that's in the computer that you go to like connect to your Pokemon box and stuff like that. And so it's like the shaker charm that I've designed, and inside is going to be like all the Pokeballs, not all of them obviously, but a whole bunch of different Pokeballs, and you can shake it around. So I'm really excited. I've designed that. I've talked to the manufacturer and everything. And I do have a Kickstarter for acrylic charms going on right now that I've made. It was mainly supposed to be for like Demon Slayer, so like Kimetsu no Yaiba stuff, but it also includes My Hero Academia, and now it's going to include these Pokemon ones, and I'm really excited because I really want to make them. So if you folks go check out my Kickstarter, that would be absolutely amazing. There's only 2 weeks left, so please, please, please support me. It would be great.
The Robin Grace has been eliminated.
What?
And only the Robin Grace. Everyone else has made the jump. Right now, it looks like Ashley Faison, Valley Grills, ASB Bunny, Mrs. Zilla, and the Hamburglar are all kind of fighting it out for 1st through 5th place. It's pretty exciting. This dojo is actually a really cool level. We've never really raced it before. But yeah, only person... I was about to say only person, but now Woo Scary-ish has joined Robin. And along with Valley Grills and Aloha
Where are
Lara
they falling from?
and Tianlong. I think
I see.
It's the loop-de-loop. Miss Deezy, Ruby has also been eliminated. Hannah Kiwi, Captain Fake Eye, the Hamburglar. We're losing a lot now. Chessie Cat is also gone. Cat Beatrix is too afraid to go into the loop-de-loop. It looks like actually Faison is in 1st place with ASB Bunny right behind. And I'm in 3rd place, which is cool. I'd like to get some points this season too.
I'm also going to be mailing out Patreon rewards probably this weekend. So if you folks have not joined our Badge of Honor tier and above, go ahead and do that.
Beatrix has been eliminated. You were right in not trying to cross that bridge. Looks like ASB Bunny and actually Faison are fighting it out for 1st and 2nd place. I'm right there as well, but I don't count. If I win, I don't get anything. But it's giving people the opportunity to catch up. Here comes Brit Newt and Killsma.
Aw, thank you so much, Glitch, for linking my Kickstarter. You're awesome.
That's very nice of you. All right, down the stairs to victory lane comes actually Faison. And unless you fall off, which you did not, you are the victor. Brit Newt comes in 2nd. Cashew 16, ASB Bunny, and David are 1 through 5. I am 6th. Killsma is 7th. Magungung is 8th. Glitch has been eliminated. We're going to watch everyone else just sort of trickle down the stairs and see if you can
actually
beat the timer.
Faison said yeet.
Oh my god.
So email us, let us know if there's a design in particular that you would like, and then I'll package that up tonight and mail it out, because I have a few packages I gotta package up. Some people ordered some crochet animals, so I'm really excited. I gotta pack that up, and one of my Ponyo acrylic charms. You guys are so awesome.
So actually, Faison is now in the lead on the season, I believe. Nope, I lied. 2nd place with 52 points. Go ahead.
Goofy Cure, so cute. Had to convince my wife to let me be more than a basic boo.
That's funny.
Please go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/scaryish-podcast. There's a whole bunch of different tiers on there, and I'm mailing out stuff for those peeps, so check it out.
Looks like Laura Ann is in 1st place right now on the season with 56 points on the season. Some of us are just fighting to get any points whatsoever. David in his first race took 5 points. I also took 5 and got up to 13. Killsman's at 49, which is pretty good, along with Magungung, who's at 44. The
Laura
Snark is at
Ann.
29, but Laura Ann's crushing it. Good shit. All right, we got one more race on the night. Now, before we go and start voting on this, Robin and I talked about this before the show, and we were thinking that we would do a battle race.
So we're going to do one regular race, and then we're going to do the Battle Royale race, which was so fun last time we played, because if you type in, I forget what it was, Meadows was the one that gave us the directions. Was it, you do exclamation point target, I think, and then the person's name that you want to target, and then it hits them. I wish Meadows was in the chat tonight, because that'd be great. Yeah, there you go. So Magungung said
target space
exclamation
name.
Target and then the name. So great, cool, sweet.
So it truly doesn't matter which track we race. They all are very different.
Oh, Meadows is here. Look at
because
that.
It is just going to be a giant bloodbath. We get dropped into a giant square, and your marble will target other marbles, and you have a health bar and everything, and whoever's the last man standing will win a prize. So you can vote if you want. You don't have to.
Magungung says you can tab names. So if you press tab, I guess you can tab through all the people in the chat or something.
For those of you lucky enough to be on a keyboard.
I'm going to flip my thing right side up,
so I can
Are you going to put
it down, flip it, and reverse it?
I am going to put it down, flip it, and reverse it.
Right now, Marble Royale 1 is in the lead. It is tied with Marble Royale 3. I haven't voted yet, so I guess I can go ahead and vote.
Okay, I'm going to move my mic just so I can... It's going to happen. I really want to just...
She just wants to kill me.
Yep.
That's what she's saying.
Oh no, caps lock.
All right, we'll let a few more votes trickle in, and then we're going to go ahead and get started, since this is the last race of the evening. It looks like it's going to be Marble Royale 1.
Let's see. Question for me. Any plans on more window cling designs? I want to rep Scarish on everything, but still use the sticker after cleaning whatever surface it's on, like my water bottles. I should think of other ones to do. I might. It just depends, because window clings are a lot more expensive than stickers are. So it just depends on if I come up with design I like enough. What I plan on doing is the new designs, the little cat skull and the bear skull, are going to get turned into enamel pins, I think.
That's cool.
So I think that's the next step of merch that I want to make for Scary-ish. But it depends on, I might do like a pre-order, so if people pre-order them, then I can take that money and then actually get them produced. So Kickstarter or pre-order, I haven't really decided yet. It just depends, because enamel pins are way more expensive. So yeah.
All right, I think we're going to go with Marble Royale 1, which has 5 votes. Thank you for voting. And again, exclamation point target, and then the name of whoever you want to murder. So, but first you have to type in exclamation point play. All right, meow.
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Emanon says, do you have any Scary-ish window stickers for cars? I want to make some like vinyls to that you can put on cars and stuff like that. But I haven't just yet. I could with these new designs.
Dang, we're up to 32 marbles.
What? You guys are great. But I will try and think of other things for cars, because right now I make a fudge ton of stickers and we need some variety. So we have stickers and coasters. But I will think of some other stuff.
Just saying.
I didn't message her. That's why. She has finals coming up too, so she's working on her shit. I also have finals coming up next week that I'm kind of stressed out about.
We all have finals, and we're all here. Just saying.
Shut up. Emanon says, do magnets, then sticker magnets. We had magnets. They're just very expensive to make too. The magnets that we had were like ghosts that said, why though? I think I only have 2 left of those magnets. But that was Patreon rewards for a particular month. And so that's why I didn't have a lot of them. So I only have 2 left. It's kind of
all right.
Sad.
I'm going to give you guys about 10 more seconds. Then I'm going to click start. And we're going to start this battle royale. Let me get my target ready to go for the person I want dead the most.
Oh. Is it time? Target. Boom. Am I targeting you?
No, it wasn't time. I was just getting mine ready, as I said out loud.
Damn.
With my mouth words. All right, I'm clicking start. You have 10 seconds to join if you haven't already done so. And once the marbles drop, then I'm going to change my target. And then I have to switch around to control the camera, so I won't be able to be... I will never win this, basically.
Because people will just attack you.
Yep. All right, so you have your name, and then in red is the person you are targeting. And hopefully mine worked. Yep, Malem's targeting the Robin Grace, so it is working.
What about me? What about me? Where am I?
Meadows is also targeting you, which is nice to see.
No!
It appears that you are targeting me, and we're just banging into each other, and I'm about to die. I am dead. Meadows murdered me. Thanks so much for that. I'm the first person to die, and everyone is just bumping into each other. We got a lot of marbles right now. We have to get down to one. All right, the Snark has fallen off the map
attacking me.
and been eliminated. Meadows has eliminated the Hamburglar 86. Raisin Rebel has eliminated Meadows. David has eliminated Captain Fake Eye.
Where am I?
So
Am I
a
dead
lot of
already?
death going around. I don't know where you are specifically. I am sorry. I'm not following around. Just your marble. Cat Beatrix eliminated Wooscarish. Eric eliminated the Robin
dead.
Grace.
Dang it.
Looks like Miss Deezy is chasing Glitch Grim, and Glitch Grim is chasing Miss Deezy. Chessy Cat eliminated Emanon. Cashew eliminated Ashley. Glitch eliminated Miss Deezy. And let's look around. It looks like Kent Zone Star has low health along with Magungung and Raisin Rebel. Britnewt has full health right now. David is almost dead. We got a lot of people. Glitch Grim is also
Oh my
with
gosh,
really
they're
good
going
health.
so fast.
Eric killed Kent Zone Star. Chessy Cat eliminates Raisin Rebel. ASB Bunny eliminates Magungung.
Miss Deezy's like, why y'all hate me?
Valley Girls eliminated Aloha Lara.
Wait, Aloha Lara, does that have anything to do with Aloha Mora? Like
It does sound
Harry
a
Potter?
lot like a Harry Potter spell, doesn't it? Glitch eliminates Dre. Who else do we got? Britnewt eliminates ASB Bunny. Killsma eliminates Cat Beatrix. We're down to 14 contestants.
Britney says, don't out me, Adam.
Britnewt still has a lot of health.
Mrs. Zilla does too.
Mrs. Zilla sure does. Actually, Faison as well. Eric as well. Chassis Cat eliminates Tian Lung.
Oh my gosh.
Glitch eliminates Cashew 16. This is getting
Whoa,
really
wait,
intense.
what is this?
Looks like a care package is being dropped or something. I don't know what the hell that was. A Meadows eliminates Killsma. People are going in the river now. Top 10 situation. Chessy Cat 98 eliminates David. Mrs. Zilla eliminates Laura Ann 588. Who said we can just call her Laura? And I always say Laura Ann because I'm fucking weird. Mrs. Zilla eliminates Amanda. Brittany eliminates Ashley Faison.
Aloha Lara says, I
Hana
die,
Kiwi
I cry.
eliminates Chessy Cat 98. Valley Girls eliminates Brittany. We only have 5 left. Glitch has half health. Mrs. Zilla has half health. They are the favorites to win right now.
Mrs.
Someone
Zilla
just picked up whatever that is.
What is that? Oh, they're so fast now. I'm just...
Glitch is hanging back, watching everything play out. It'd be really fun if you could actually control this, like with your phone or with your keyboard.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Because it is a full-time job to control the fucking camera so we can all watch what's happening.
But imagine...
Shout out to me.
Oh, God, that
Hana
thing
Kiwi
exploded.
just eliminated Valley Grills. Eric eliminated Mrs. Zilla. Glitch
There's only 2
eliminated
left.
Hana Kiwi. It is just Eric and Glitch. Eric has more health. And we'll see what winds up happening.
No, Glitch, run. Oh.
Glitch just got bunked into.
Oh, wow.
Glitch is now gone. Eric, congratulations. You are winner of the Royale. And you are a subscriber because you have that beautiful heart ball. All right.
Congratulations, Eric, for winning.
Eric goes up to 45 points on the season. Glitch is now up to 23. Hana Kiwi jumps up to 15. Mrs. Zilla 26. I could do math like this all day. Laura Ann's at 59. Actually, Faison's at 57. Killsma stays at
Laura
49.
Ann's still at the top.
And everyone else below that kept the exact total that they had before. The Robin Grace only has 13. She usually dominates in the seasons.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you usually dominate
Thanks
in the
for
seasons.
calling out my low score, dude.
Just saying, it's not your best season, but you usually do really well.
All right, so Eric, please email us, storytime@scaryish.com, and let us know what your mailing address is so that we can mail you some type of Scaryish merch out there. All right, so thank you, everyone, for joining us for these super fun streams. We are so glad you folks spend so much time hanging out with us, and it's great to get to know everybody just a little bit more, and you guys are awesome.
Indeed.
So awesome. Wait, did you already call out that Kent Zonester followed us?
I did not call that out, but I called out the stuff that was happening during the race.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out
Thank
to Kent
you
Zonestar
for
for
following
us
us
on Twitch. We appreciate you. So I guess I'll go ahead and do the official outro.
Oh, Emma Non says, before you end, tell Adam to update the goal.
I have to go through the whole rigmarole of doing it. Oh my god. All right, you get to vamp while I do this.
The Snark says, my own husband tried to kill me.
That's funny. Raisin Rebel says, they redeemed an Ask a Question with their souls and said, if you could learn something new and be super proficient at it, what would it be? It would probably be Unity, the program Unity, so I could design apps, so I could make a Scary-ish app.
I would want to learn how to create games in Unreal Engine.
Shout out to Kent Zone Star for giving us 100 bits.
Thank you so much.
Now I got to add up all this and fix that stupid goal. So you go ahead and read some stuff and vamp a little
All
bit.
right, so Raisin Rebel says wow, what a match. That was actually awesome. We really enjoyed when we figured out how to actually do the Battle Royale modes. So it was really nice that we can all do Battle Royale now. I think it's a lot more fun for everybody to be involved and target everyone else. So I think we're going to do that. One normal race and then one Battle Royale race every stream. 2 opportunities for you guys to win Scary-ish swag. It'll be great. Meadow says, sorry that I missed it all, but we love you. We love you guys too. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Hana Kiwi says, got to 3rd place without having a clue about what was going on. I'd say that's a success.
That is pretty good. Pretty good.
The Hamburglar says, yes, Scary-ish app with the woo notification sound.
I would make it a game for sure. So, all right.
Aloha Laura says, time to read webtoons. I have like 4 webtoons I have to catch up on. And then when I'm done with catching up on that, I just started Purple Hyacinth. And I'm really excited because it's like mystery, action, drama. It's cool.
It's mystery, science, and theater 3000. All right. I'm going to do the actual outro. Emanon just donated 200 more bits. I swear to God, I'll fix it as soon as the outro's done. So,
Scary-ish says, that would be so cool. Love that one too, Robin. Miss Deezy says, I brought Kent Zone Star here and he targeted me.
That's funny. Captain Fake Eye redeemed a Twitter follow at Captain Fake Eye, which I'm pretty sure, if it works correctly, should have just made our Twitter follow your Twitter. But if not, we're giving you a shout out. Captain Fake Eye's Twitter is
and then we'll just follow after.
Is at Captain Fake Eye. So good stuff. All right. I am now going to do the outro. So here we go. Thank you so much to everyone who sent us your story and let us read it to everyone that listens. We really appreciate it. If you have a homegrown horror that you would like to share with us, please email storytime@scarish.com. You can also go to our website, scarish.com, and click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It comes directly to us. If you want to follow us on any of our social medias, scarish.com is also the place to be because it has them all listed on the right-hand side. They're little buttons. You can also click on Discord and join us there for some fun conversation. You can also give us your story there. We have a Homegrown Horse channel. You can tweet at us at ScarishPod or talk to us on Instagram at ScarishPodcast. I think that's just about all the ways that folks can follow us. Robin, if people wanted to give us money, like so many folks did, especially Emanon, shout out to you for giving us all those bits on Twitch.
For being so supportive.
But if folks wanted to give us money that's not during the live stream, how can they do so?
So you can go to Patreon. Oh, BT Dubs, he also cheered another 1,000 bits. You're absolutely awesome.
Shout out to Emanon. I think we are currently up to $30 on the $100
and then
goal.
Glitched redeemed Ask a Question.
$40.
You can't go if we keep asking questions, Adam.
This is true.
Okay, so...
So if folks wanted to donate to us when we're not live streaming, how can they do so?
You can go to patreon.com/scarishpodcast, and those are monthly donations. There's a whole bunch of different tiers. I will actually be sending out Patreon rewards this weekend. Probably I'll start packaging them up. I just ordered more package envelopes because
something to note as well for Patreon now is that anyone who gets anyone who is a patron gets our episodes early, which is awesome, right? You
right.
Donate $1 a month to get an episode early. It's been like that forever. You also get episodes without ads. So if you guys aren't fans of the ads, that's how you can get episodes without ads by paying $1 a month. Listening through Patreon, which you can do early. So that is a pretty big effing perk. Just want to toss that in there.
Nice. You should edit the Patreon so it says that.
I will indeed.
Alrighty. And then we have a coffee, ko-fi.com/scarishpodcast. And those are one-time donations. We still have to update the page. My school semester is almost over. I promise I'll get to it. And those all go to helping us upgrade our studio setup. And so we've been able to buy this new PC that we're able to run the stream off of. And it's really awesome. We're hoping to get new lights, things like that. And yeah, and also check out our Etsy store because my Etsy store is where we have the Scary-ish merch that I can mail out from here that I've made. I package it myself. I mail it all out. So if you want to get your hands on some stickers or some buttons, pins, things like that, go there, check it out. The link is on our website, scarish.com. So you can take a browse through the website. I post up recommendations every once in a while, stuff that I love. So check it out.
Yep. The Etsy shop is at the very bottom of every page. It's called Robin's Kawaii Corner. Just click the button and it will take you there. But I think that is just about everything that we have for this week's episode of Storytime with the Scarish Podcast. So, Robin, go ahead and sign us out.
Keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.